We just like to have the sort of closing part as a separate, shorter recording that people can watch without having to commit to an hour and a half or something. You're muted, David. I don't know if you're talking, but I think you're probably just saying that you're doing it right
Yeah,
now.
I believe I stopped and started it just now, hopefully.
You did. I saw it stop and start.
All right.
It's not saying recording on mine.
I see it says record here.
I see it.
It's recording.
Okay. Something going on with mine. So I guess we'll just kind of check out then if each person wants to share how this was for them, any short takeaway and or how it might be improved in the future. Jessica, would you like to start?
Sure. I'm just really happy that everybody could talk to each other and express their viewpoints, and I think we need more of that with each other. And I'm always happy to be a part of a group of people who can actually talk to each other without becoming hostile to each other.
Thank you. David?
Yeah, I think it went okay. I was able to get another right-winger here. I'm going to continue to work with my side. I must admit, the phrase empathy tent turns off a lot of people on our side, because I think a lot of people, they hear sympathy tent, and that's like it's like the last place a conservative wants to be sitting in. And I try to explain to them, how adult empathy is. And I've gotten people on my side. This last night, someone got mad at me. I heard Corey mentioned, or someone mentioned, yeah, it's you. You mentioned earlier how you think you like people on your side to stop being keyboard warriors and do something like this. And I actually called someone out that I knew this, who's always sending me memes and videos. And I'm like, dude, there's enough memes and videos. Would you like to join us to do this? And he got upset with me. He's like, how dare you? And I was just like, he's like, you don't understand, I've got a job. I'm like, dude, you live in the South. It doesn't matter. Won't you take it to the next level or stop sending me memes? And he got kind of upset with me. But yeah, I'm trying to get people on my side over here, because we're, usually more lefties than righties. So anyway, I think it went okay. That's all.
All right, thank you. Nicholas next.
Yeah, I'd like to say that I think this is a really valuable and challenging experience. And I really want to thank especially David and Jessica, because the last circle I was in, there wasn't very differing views. And this obviously works best when we have very different views and things to work through and conflicts to resolve. So it was really challenging because of that, but it was really more rewarding because of that as well. And I think I agree, this is the next level of civility. How about that?
Thanks, Nicholas. Edwin, would you like to go next?
Sure. Yeah, I had a little bit of a headache. I've been doing empathy circles all day and just drove from Stanford. So had a bit of a headache, so I put a little bit of a damper on my concentration. So it's good to be feeling really good. The technical issues is a little bit difficult, with the microphones and the URLs and all that kind of stuff. So that kind of adds sort of a layer of kind of stress in the circle. That being said, I love getting together and talking. It's a lot of fun, and I keep hearing these deep insights. It's like the things you were talking about, Megan and Corey, and about empathy. And everyone kind of brings in some kind of kernel of an insight, and I just feel like I really learn and grow by hearing those. So yeah, that's kind of what comes up, and looking forward to doing more and more of these.
All right. Thank you, Corey.
Yeah, I haven't been done this in a few weeks, so it's good to be back. And it's difficult as always. I really liked how you put it on a spectrum of like bothered to disturbed, like bugs me to things to things that I feel disturbed by, and like I know everybody else is feeling similar levels of discomfort. So it's like we're all here feeling discomfort together, and there's something kind of powerful in that. And I really appreciated the different insights, and I'm gonna send a link to a universal human needs list to the message thread that we had going, so that we can start to maybe be on something closer to the same page, or at least introducing the idea of other needs besides the physical basics. And so I'll do that and see you guys next time.
Have a good weekend.
If you could, we try to just keep the messenger threads to logistics for the calls, but I think you could post it in the group would be better. In the Facebook group.
Okay.
So I'll check out and say, I really like this call. It's interesting because the one this morning, I think I was having a hard time. I wasn't feeling totally heard or like able to articulate myself in a way where I felt heard. There's just a lot, I think, too. And this was maybe a simpler topic in some ways. I also enjoyed having two different people who consider themselves more conservative, because it just feels like there's more diversity, and it's not like we're all just picking on David or you're the token right winger. And then I can see the diversity of people who identify that way politically too, and it's not like flattened. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel hopeful also about Edwin, what you were saying about like this vision. I was enjoying that vision of like, oh, there's going to be a big rally. Let's set up a whole plaza full of empathy tents to help people dialogue with each other. I mean, it is a little like maybe unrealistic, or like there'd be a lot of challenges in doing that, but the vision is inspiring to me. So thank you, everybody. The recordings should be up in the group soon, and I think that there's now a call every Thursday at 7 p.m. and Saturdays at 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. And facilitator training starting next week at 12:30, I believe, as well. If you would like to also
12:30 on Saturday.
get some support.
I think we have room
Yeah,
for
also.
one person. I'm not sure. Somebody just signed up, so I have 7, but then I think we can have 8 probably max in that group.
Okay. So there's room for one more person. Unless there's anything else, then we can all say bye.
Okay, well, thanks, Megan and David, for hosting.
Yeah, thanks,
Yeah.
David and Megan. Thank you.
Thanks for having a 7 p.m. to circle.
Yeah, I like that too. Don't have to get up early. I appreciate that.
I'll try to send those videos to your Google thing.
Okay, you got the URL. Yep.
Right.
Okay.
I'm stopping